major ITeam report. We had to confirm, as journalists, to make sure this is true. Here's step one, Dan. Very famous celebrity chef, Giada de Laurentiis. Everyone knows her. She's world famous.
Yes.
Talented, smart, lovely, obviously. We have our own chef here, Todd Fritz, who's known for cooking and making food.
Yes. Meats are not
Dan,
really
I've always said, you only live once. You got to take your shot.
There's no way that grill is on.
Not a chance.
Guys, you got to take your shot in life. You don't want to pass on an opportunity, and you look like Eminem said, take your shot. Giada de Laurentiis tweeted out this yesterday. Curious what kind of recipes and tips do you want to see for Thanksgiving this year? Menus for smaller gatherings easier. She posted to her millions of followers.
Okay.
Nice.
This was the return from Todd Fritz to Giada de Laurentiis. Would love your recipe advice for a delicious green bean casserole and how to make a great unique stuffing. My mother-in-law makes a very good casserole, but curious how you do it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Todd, who's never cooked a meal before, reached out to Giada de Laurentiis.
I did do that.
Are you confirming this tweet?
This is all extremely accurate. I've always had a crush on her, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to respond to this.
Oh,
Wait,
my
like
God.
she's gonna say, "Oh, thanks, Todd. Glad you asked." And lay it.
Yes. I absolutely thought she would take some
It's the
time.
unique stuffing that makes
great
me
unique
nervous.
stuffing.
I don't.
Yeah, because most stuffings are your basic stuffing.
The
but maybe
wording.
She's
Todd,
got something.
Would love your recipe / advice for a delicious green bean casserole and how to make a great, unique stuffing.
Comma.
Great unique stuffing.
Yeah. I haven't heard back. Just.
Have not heard back. Yeah, we're all over the story. We confirmed it.
My mother loves great green
Well,
bean
but
casserole.
why
It's
does
very
it
good.
matter if your mother-in-law makes a very good casserole?
I
If she
just-
makes it, then have her make this.
She does make a very
I would
good, but
like
she
you to
probably makes a
take your
great
questions
one.
on the air to vet
Oh
this
my
out.
gosh.
I presented the ITeam report.
This is a
And
major,
if this is
major.
Gordon Ramsay, you would not be reaching out to
Definitely
Gordon
not. So this goes
Ramsay.
back to the time when I called in to speak to the Bangles on the radio when they were taking calls, and I said, "How do you make these wonderful songs, whatever?" And they were like, "Oh,
Dan, I'll put the
we
wording
all get
in
we
your
all
mouth.
get naked around the
All
campfire
right,
because they thought that's what I wanted to hear."
3:43 p.m. I wonder where that tweet was sent from.
The I-Team with an explosive report. If you were watching on Peacock during the commercial break, Paulie is going to recap an I-Team report.
And now, we go to the newsroom for an ITeam investigation.
The motto of our news team is,
We don't break news. We sprain it.
let's go to the newsroom. Paulie?
Dan, we're all aware there's a very famous female chef named Giada de Laurentiis. She's on Cooking Channel.
She
Food
just
Network.
goes by Giada.
Giada, very famous, world famous, well known, very talented, very smart, very easy on the eyes. She posted yesterday on social media, and she's got a couple million followers.
Okay.
From Giada de Laurentiis, quote, curious, what kind of recipes and tips do you want to see for Thanksgiving this year? Menus for smaller gatherings, ? Easier. She's asking her fan base to respond. And now, you would think people who are foodies would respond, people who cook meals. No, Dan. Todd Fritz responded to Giada de Laurentiis and said, quote, would love your unique recipe advice for a delicious green bean casserole and how to make a great unique stuffing. My mother-in-law makes very good casserole, but curious how you do it. Thank you, Giada, from Todd Fritz of the Dan Patrick Show.
And if this was a male chef, you would not have reached out, correct?
Definitely not.
Okay.
I do have a little crush on Giada, but that's besides the point. I do want to know how she makes the green.
Has
bean.
Giada reached out to you,
She has
Todd?
not just yet.
Okay.
I'm not going to be insulted because I'm going to give her like a 3-day window. And
What,
Thanksgiving's still a few weeks away yet.
what if Giada reaches out and gives you a step-by-step great casserole, green bean casserole with a great unique stuffing? You don't cook.
I would print it out, hand it to my wife, and say, "Can I pick up a couple of the ingredients while you?"
If
Figure this out.
Giada does not respond to you, I want you to make us a great green bean casserole
Wow.
with a unique stuffing.
There's a very good chance she's probably not going to respond to me personally. And then even if she does, it'll probably be the assistant to the assistant to the intern to the assistant.
So this was your opening to flirt with Giada. You do you
Put
really?
it out there. She was asking a question.
Okay, but wait,
If she's not being phony and she genuinely wants her followers and people that like her to ask her
Todd.
questions. I asked her a question.
Todd, people who cook might reach out to her. You just said your mother-in-law makes a great version of this dish.
Right, because I didn't want her to take it the wrong way that I was like being forward or
But why don't you just
inappropriate.
have your mother-in-law make the dish?
She does, and she will. But if
you just
Giada can
asked
make one,
Giada.
Giada maybe makes a super fantastic one. Just when I thought that this was the be-all, end-all that my mother-in-law makes, Giada's would probably at least match that.
Were you flirting with her
I don't know if flirting was the word, because I did say mother-in-law, which means I'm married and I'm taking her.
Yeah, but that's-
I am curious if she would respond.
You
That's
could
a
tell
cover.
she must have been terribly disappointed to hear that you were taken and not available.
Let's put it this way. Have I checked many, many times on my phone to see if she's responded?
How do you get to the point where you find out that Giada is open to suggestions about Thanksgiving
I
night?
follow her on Twitter, and it popped up between something from Albert Breer and something from the Broncos, and I'm like, well, she's asking a question. I'm going to answer this question. See what happens.
But your mother-in-law makes this dish.
She makes a very good one, and she's coming up in a few weeks. God bless her. We're looking forward to the green bean casserole. But I still want to see if Giada will respond with her ideas for Thanksgiving treats.
Well, Katy Perry did tweet
Exactly,
to the
so
show a couple of years
Anything's
ago.
possible. It has to be your attitude in life.
Yes, yes, Eden.
It's the last time she's ever recognized us, by the way. The show exists.
Yeah, I know. That's okay.
Take the one time.
It was a one and done.
Yeah.
A one-timer. Yes, Paul.
Does the I-Team have full green light to reach out to Giada?
Yes,
and her
you
people?
do.
Thank you.
Yes, you do.
As if we hadn't already.
Yes. Yes, of course.
If you want to see something very entertaining, who Todd Fritz follows on social media is funny.
Oh, I'd rather not.
There'll be like a Pete Thamel and then 18 local weathercaster women.
Well, nobody knows local news like Todd does. He doesn't know the local news. He knows those who deliver the local news.
Shout out to Jen Bernstein and Rachel Frank on Fox 61 Connecticut. And Caroline Malin on NBC 30. I'm not shy about it. My wife knows, but I make comments which is inappropriate and shows my being insecure.
Todd watches the local news with the sound down.
I do. Well, they have the pictures with the weather. I could see the cloud with the rain coming down. I don't need to hear her say a chance of rain tomorrow. I see it on the 5-day forecast.
Yeah. That's a great ITeam report, Paulie.
Thanks,
well
bud.
done. Sports Emmy, here we go.
You think she'll respond by Friday at noon? I'm going to give it till Friday, and then I'll feel like she's blowing me off.
Dan, the I-Team has a major update. As you remember, yesterday afternoon, Todd sent this to Giada de Laurentiis, the famous chef. We'd love your recipe advice for delicious green bean casserole and how to make a great, common, unique stuffing. My mother-in-law makes a great casserole. So we reached out. We heard nothing from Giada. She's a very busy woman, very successful. But interesting, 2 minutes after our I-Team report, 2 minutes, she posted this.
Oh!
Look at the timestamp. That's right after our I-Team report, moments after.
Does that count as responding to me? It's not directly.
Dan, this recipe uses crunchy popped quinoa, pepitas, and sunflower.
Is there a bunch of people asking for green bean casserole?
know if that's a casserole.
It's close. You know what it is?
Don't even.
It's this. Just a little.
Just plain. Like, it doesn't say at Brooklyn.
You don't
Fritzy.
say yes, I'll go
It's like a subtweet. She's like, I saw it. I'm just not going to acknowledge that.
that's
You don't
exactly
say
what
yes,
she
I'll
did.
go to the prom with you. You're like, yeah, well, maybe we can hang out sometime.
Well, she got to be coy like that. While we playing
So
games.
I looked it up. Here is the recipe from Giada. I think she's sending a message to Todd that he should make this. It's like, you want to court me?
You couldn't put a little at Brooklyn Fritzy or follow me back. Nothing.
Are
like
you in
that.
favor of Todd making this for us one day? Himself.
If he makes it,
Yes.
because
And then I found this randomly posted on the internet.
oh,
And I don't know if that's a
Wow.
message to Todd.
I'm gonna definitely take that as a message.
I just saw it. I don't know if that's from her, from some random funny person who follows our show. But again,
It's a little uncomfortable, but you know.
I like that recipe better.
yeah.
I don't know what she's
Todd,
making
will
there.
you make this on your own for us?
Can my daughter help me a little bit?
No, you're gonna do it here.
Oh, do it here. Oh, I'd rather make it. Can I make it at home?
No,
with
'cause
my
then you
daughter?
won't do it.
But then it's a
We won't know,
family
And you're not going to
project.
do it.
You're not gonna do it. You won't do it. Would you
This
make
is
that?
your
If I
way
could get a
of-
little assistance. From
Wait a minute. Why do
Alan or
we
something.
have to eat Todd's
I'm not
attempt
eating it.
at a green bean salad?
Yeah,
why are we being
A,
punished?
because it's great content, and two, because maybe Giada will go next level with this, and D, it's great content.
But it's interesting. I'm the passive aggressive one, but there goes Giada being passive aggressive. I'm responding,
was
but
coy.
not quite responding.
Yeah.
She is really coy.
Actually,
playing
looks
games like that.
surprisingly good for green beans.
Little koi sauce.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, it's
But Todd's will look nothing
Todd,
like
all
that.
you have to do is make this, and it's the next step in your courtship.
It's,
Making an
if
easy
only that
meal.
was true.
Strong word.
Yeah.
Courtship, but
I'm trying to get it done.
I don't
That's
like
some type of
I'm not a
response.
green
you don't like green beans?
No, how can you not like green
What?
They're a total
beans?
Green
filler.
bean casserole.
I'll tell you, I'm
Not just
asparagus
green
are here.
vegetables are filler.
Green
Green
beans
bean
are.
Oh, I'm
casserole.
not asparagus.